Hey guys, so today is a completely different topic and video that I would ever be doing, and as you can tell by the title, it's my first MDMA experience, which is ecstasy. And before I want to start this video, I don't promote drugs, and this was 3 years ago, so I'm allowed to talk about it. So now that's that all cleared up. Well, basically, I had this friend, and that's like how every story goes. And yeah, well, ecstasy doesn't really come around where I live often, so I thought, well, I might as well. And then at this point, I've only when I was 14, I only like breathed in weed because I went to Wiz Khalifa concert and everybody was smoking weed, and I got high off the smoke, and you can actually do that and get high off the smoke just a little bit. So that was the only thing I ever done, and also smoked cigarettes before that. So that was pretty much everything that I've ever done. I never took any recreational drugs or anything like that. So this was the first ever time like properly being high. So yeah, I got one pill basically, so it was the pill form. And I remember crushing up because I couldn't swallow tablets. So and I just took it. It tastes really sour. And basically, I suppose maybe like within 20 minutes to half an hour, I felt like it going through my veins, and it was a weird feeling, and I never felt anything like that before. And it didn't hurt or anything like that. And after that, I just felt like tingling and wavy at this point, and it was just really weird. And I was watching this, not a movie, but it was like movie clips that are short sort of films, and there was this weird thing where it was like this bug, and they got high off it and whatever, I don't know. And that was like a really trippy movie, and I thought it'd be a good idea to play it while I start tripping. And basically that's what happened, and it just got really weird. I watched it beforehand, and the second time watching it high, it was just like I was in the movie, I was in the TV screen, and that was a weird experience, but it was really cool. And I watched We Are Your Friends, which was my favourite movie at that point. It just came out just about, and but it has a lot of music to it if you haven't ever listened to it, and I just remember dancing around and I couldn't really stop. Like, that was really awesome because I love dancing. So but what I'd love to see is if someone took it and they weren't a dancer and they didn't like dancing and they had it. That would be hilarious. But yeah, I just remember as well, like, walking on the floor, and it just felt like amazing to walk on the floor, which was really, really weird. I never experienced anything like that either. And yeah, I just felt like all the colours, and like we had some balloons that was like, 'cause I was with a friend at the time, but that friend didn't take it. It was just me. And I felt like everybody loved me, which was a weird feeling. And I was really, really confident, like the most confident I've ever been in my life. And if anybody's ever fallen in love or been on stage and sung, like that's the most similar feelings I can relate it to, like taking ecstasy compared to them too. I do believe it's one of the best feelings in the world. It's just the feeling of it, and I never felt anything like it. So it was super fun, and I believe I had a few hallucinations, like seeing figures, and I loved spinning around, and I couldn't walk straight. Also, music that I was listening to sounded like really like a 3D sound, and that was a weird experience. It was like, I suppose if you're like watching a concert or something but without the crowd, or if you're singing and there's no crowd there, it's like the echoey feeling of like a 3D sound, which was really weird, but that was awesome as well. And I didn't really want to go to sleep. A lot of people pass out, and I felt the calm down, which was, everything was just getting a bit less extreme, and that was all the calm down really was for me. And I remember waking up the next morning, and there wasn't much of a hangover. I might have felt a bit rough, I suppose, but then again, I did sleep up. I didn't sleep till like later on. But yeah, I felt really awesome in the morning, and I was still on the calm down when I woke up, which was weird. And I went outside because I had to go somewhere, and when I was walking, it still felt great to walk, so I thought that was awesome to still have that the next day. So yeah, for me, it lasted quite a long time. I think they say the maximum is like 6 hours, but my calm down lasted quite a long time. But then again, normally the first time you take these things, they normally affect you more the first time. Depends what dose you have anyway. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and I wanted to basically talk about this because it is something that I've been hiding, and you know, I do love doing these sort of things, but I don't promote drugs. And yeah, I have more trip experiences to show you, well, to talk about. And yeah, I mean, pretty much the only trip video I ever did was the faced out Q&A. Like, I wasn't sober then, and that was just like obviously answering the questions sober and then high. And I'm not going to describe what drug it was, but if you type it up on Google, pretty much you can see what faced out means. So that's about it for this video. So I just wanted to turn this channel into more of a drug content because it does help people. If, you know, not that I promote drugs or anything, but if someone wants to take it and they're going to do it anyway, you know, at least there's safe videos out there, and the more people make them, the more safer people can be. So yeah, that's about it really. And obviously, if you're going to take anything like that, then obviously do be careful who you get it from, and make sure it's someone that you trust and someone that you know, because I think it's just a stupid idea if you don't know them, or if they're a friend of a friend, fair enough. But yeah, I just think it's a bit sketchy if you take it for someone you don't know. So yeah, I hope you guys like this sort of videos, and comment down below what you guys think I should do for making these drug contents. You know, I might do trips like actually on camera, I don't know, it just depends. So if you guys like this content, then please like, comment, subscribe. I am Barbie Carla, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.